Hello, my name is Sylvia Willis. I'd like to invite you to join me on a journey back in time to Salem, Massachusetts in 1692, where we will examine the events surrounding the infamous witchcraft trials and their consequences. We will look at the Massachusetts Bay Colony and some of the conditions and events that led to the perfect storm that erupted over Salem that year. We will visit some of the prominent sites attached to Salem Village, now Peabody, Massachusetts, and Salem Town and the Massachusetts Bay Colony at that time. And I want to point out one thing, that nowadays we use the term Salem Witch Trials. And actually there were two Salems. There was Salem Village, which was inland, and it was the farming community, attached to Salem Town, which was port. So all the produce from the village would go into the town, and then it would go to the port. The reason that's important is because Salem Village, which is now known as Peabody, was the site where the events actually happened and the first examinations and accusations took place. Salem Town is where the trials took place. So just to keep that clear, but we typically just say Salem. We will get to know many of the participants of the events of 1692, the accused, the accusers, and the judges. We will attempt to answer some very important questions. What was the likely cause of the hysteria that overcame the young girls in Reverend Parrish's home that began the chain of events leading to the trials? What incited the rapidly increasing accusations among the residents of Salem and the surrounding communities? What drove the appointed judges to condemn the accused to death? We will look at Salem Town in the 21st century as it grapples with its desire to showcase its rich maritime and literary history while taking advantage of the commercialism of the tourists' insatiable interest in witchcraft. Why did Native Son, author Nathaniel Hawthorne, change the spelling of his last name? Why did the town angrily fight against a proposed statue in a prominent park in 2009? Why has it taken 300 years for Salem to fully exonerate all of the accused? My interest in Salem began in the early 2000s when I was living in the neighboring community of Lynn, Massachusetts, working as a public school educator and as an amateur historian with a passion for genealogy. And I couldn't resist the draw of a story that still resonates powerfully along the North Shore of Massachusetts. And getting back to genealogy, I found, to my surprise, that I do have ancestors that go back to that time and place. And you might be interested in researching your own family history, going back that far, to see if, in fact, you have ancestors that go back to that time and place. I am now interested to know what role they played in the Salem incidents. What side were they on? You might find that interesting too. Well, I hope you too are inspired to join the journey with us, and I look forward to seeing you at the class. Thank you.